Picture this. One morning, millions of people wake up to find their smart speakers silent, their apps broken, and even their morning coffee order delayed because, believe it or not, the cloud decided to take a nap. That's exactly what happened when Amazon's web services, the backbone of much of the internet, experienced a massive outage in October 2025. Businesses froze, websites went dark, and the world was rudely reminded that even the biggest tech giants have bad days. But beyond the headlines, this outage carried some powerful lessons about how fragile our digital world can be and what we can do to stay prepared when the cloud turns into a thunderstorm. What actually happened? On October 20th, 2025, AWS's US East 1 region, Northern Virginia, went down hard. The culprit? A perfect storm of DNS problems, database service failures, and internal networking chaos. Because so many global services rely on AWS, everything from Alexa and Fortnite to Starbucks apps, the impact rippled worldwide. For hours, people couldn't order coffee, students couldn't upload homework, and smart homes weren't all that smart. When AWS restored service later that day, the digital world exhaled in relief, but the damage, reputational and financial, was done. Lesson 1. The cloud isn't magic. Let's get this straight. The cloud is just someone else's computer. It's not invincible, and it's not immune to failure. Many companies thought, we're in the cloud, so we're safe. Wrong. The outage proved that a single regional failure can cripple services worldwide if systems aren't built for redundancy. The takeaway: use multiple regions or even multiple cloud providers, so if one goes dark, another can take over. In short, don't put all your digital eggs in one data center. Lesson 2. Know what you depend on. The AWS outage didn't just knock out websites. It broke background services like identity verification, payment gateways, and DNS lookups, the invisible plumbing that keeps the internet running. Most companies had no clue how deeply they depended on those under-the-hood systems until they failed. The takeaway: make a map of your dependencies. Know what services your systems rely on, directly and indirectly. If one fails, you'll know what else might go down with it. Lesson 3. Resilience isn't optional anymore. A surprising number of services use just one AWS region for convenience or cost savings. When that region failed, they had no backup plan, no plan B. The takeaway: build resilience into your architecture. Whether it's cloud computing, email hosting, or even your website, redundancy is your best friend. It costs a bit more, but downtime costs a lot more. Lesson 4. Failover plans must actually work. Many businesses claim to have backup systems, but when the lights went out, those backups didn't kick in. Why? Because they never tested them. The takeaway: don't just say you have a disaster recovery plan. Test it. Run drills. Pretend a region has failed and see how your systems respond. Find weaknesses before the next real outage finds them for you. Lesson 5. Keep people informed. During the AWS chaos, customers were left in the dark. literally and figuratively. Confusion spread faster than facts. The takeaway: when things break, communication is just as important as repair. Be honest, be fast, and be transparent. Users can forgive downtime, but they won't forgive silence. Lesson 6: the hidden cost of cheap. Many organizations chose single region setups because they're cheaper. Until, of course, they aren't. Every hour of downtime costs thousands or millions of dollars. The takeaway: sometimes the cheapest setup is the most expensive mistake waiting to happen. Resilience costs money, but so does regret. Lesson 7: even tech titans are human. AWS is one of the most advanced cloud infrastructures ever built, and it still went down. That's the point. Perfection doesn't exist in technology. The takeaway: never assume your vendor will handle everything. Understand your own responsibilities. The shared responsibility model means AWS keeps the hardware running, but you must build for fault tolerance. What it all means for you. Even if you're not a tech engineer or system admin, this outage offers life-sized lessons for anyone living in today's connected world. Back up what matters. Photos, files, projects. Keep copies in more than one place. Know your dependencies. If your smart home app or business tools stops working, could you function without it? Plan for the what if. Outages happen. What matters is how ready you are when they do. The bottom line: the October 2025 AWS outage was more than an inconvenience. It was a wake-up call. It reminded us that the cloud isn't infallible and that resilience isn't automatic. If you rely on digital tools for your home, work, or hobby, treat them like you treat electricity or running water. Fantastic when it works, but worth preparing for when it doesn't. Design for failure. Test your backups. Stay transparent. Stay safe, stay secure, and next time the cloud sneezes, maybe, just maybe, you won't catch a cold. Thanks for tuning in. Now go hit that subscribe button and stay curious, my friends.